Wow.
Oh, welcome to Real Life and Rituals.
It's a new year. I feel like every January we are told to become a completely different person all overnight.
Absolutely. And it's so frustrating and unrealistic. That's what I think, to be honest.
For sure.
Yeah, they expect you to have a new body, a new mindset, new routine, no carbs, up at 5 a.m, journaling, cold plunging, all by January 2nd. It's like,
It's not realistic,
how
is it?
is this realistic? It's not.
No, it's
but
not,
they have
honestly.
big expectations and they, building people up all the time.
Honestly, I don't want a new me. I just want a supported me.
No, I totally get it. Because at the end of the day, it is about you, isn't it? And that's why I think we're having this conversation.
Definitely.
Because it's not about resolutions, but rituals.
Yeah.
Things, small things that we are actually using day to day that's going to help us better our lives, right? We're going to share those things.
Yeah, because real life doesn't obviously just reset just because the calendar does. Hormones don't reset. Stress doesn't reset. And definitely menopause doesn't reset.
No, that's my arena, and we'll be definitely getting into that because menopause does not reset. It's a true fact.
Not got through to that bit yet, but we will, I'm sure.
She's not there yet, but she will be at one stage in her life, and I'm going to be there to support her. So instead of setting ourselves up to fail, we decided that we're going to talk about rituals, gentle ones that we're bringing into this year, things that we think can find support in, that can focus on our energy, our mental health, and also our nervous system.
Yeah, 100%. Some we've already tried, some we've experimented, and some we've completely ditched. Completely.
That's not working, so we ditched it.
Yeah.
However, what we're going to do is, by the end of this episode, we will leave you with one simple ritual you can take into the year. No pressure, guys, no perfection. Yes, I'm Zoe, your host.
And I'm Yaz, your other co-host.
So this week we are going to be talking about briefly our little wins that we've had this week, the other things, possible chaos.
The positives, the negatives.
I'm telling you, so yeah, we're
We're back in the building basically. It's been one of those weeks, maybe 2 weeks, it's been half term, trying to organise and keep the kids busy, you name it. Any mums out there would definitely understand where I'm coming from. Although I've had a complete major disaster with my back. I've had a cyst on my back, which has made us be really delayed. I was in so much pain. It was horrendous.
And I'm deaf now.
Oh, yeah. We've got one that's deaf, one that's half broken. I'm coming back.
So we've had a whole 2 weeks of it, if we're honest.
We really have.
And I'm telling you now, guys, we actually underestimated how much we had to prep for the podcast.
You don't realise, all my friends are like, come on, hurry up, what's going on, let's get it out there.
Why is it not sorry that we're taking so long, but it is...
a bit of a delay, but you don't realise how much
100%,
goes into this, and we want it to perfection. So.
Yes, we definitely do. So we're going to crack on and talk about some of our wins and things that have been going on for us, and also we're going to talk about the rituals that we engage in to support us to get through some of the chaos and madness that we go through in our lives.
Absolutely.
So do you want to kick us off, Yaz, and tell us all about your issue? Because you had your issue first, so I'm going to let you go first.
Yeah, it got majorly delayed. So basically, cut a whole long story short, I said on here before, I'm 100 miles an hour, don't know when to rest, and basically it's hit me like a ton of bricks. And I've learned the hard way, basically, where I now physically couldn't work out. I couldn't do my Pilates classes. Kid you not, I could not do anything. This cyst on my back was...
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but you know what I'm thinking in my head? I'm thinking, the universe grounded her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, do you know how difficult it is to ground this woman? The universe had to step up and take control of me. Take control.
They really did. So basically, I was delayed 2 weeks. I literally done a workout for the first time, not yesterday, the day before. And oh my God, what it does to your mind is not normal.
No, I was going to say to you, how uncomfortable was it for you? How uncomfortable was it to not?
I did not know what to do with myself. I didn't want to wear my watch because I didn't want to see that I weren't burning any calories.
Yeah.
I was stuck in the house. I cancelled on so many people. I cancelled my clients. I cancelled on you.
Yep.
I cancelled my Pilates
Which was
classes. I cancelled taking her swimming. Like little things like that really had a massive impact on me, basically.
Yeah, so that's what my next question was going to be like. So how did you cope? Because for me, you're someone who really thrives off of structure and routine, right?
At one point, I wanted to actually cry. I actually felt like, oh my God, it made me generally realise how important keeping your body moving, keeping your body moving, how important it is, but at the same time to also take it easy. Like, it's not about working out every single day. It's, I think as well, with Pilates classes, it's not high impact. Obviously the hot mat stuff and those ones are. But I think I've said to myself, if I do Pilates 2 to 3 times a week and then just 2 HIIT workouts at home twice a week.
Wait, I'm going to stop her right there, because what you actually need to know is, what does her normal routine look like on a day-to-day? So then you'll get an understanding and actually potentially be laughing along with me, because this girl does not stop. She doesn't know how to stop. So that's why I keep asking her, like, how did she feel when she had to stop? Because this
Horrible.
is not normal for you.
I couldn't explain, how I felt. And I even said to Blake,
I'm like, wow,
I actually did not know what to do with myself. It was the worst feeling possible. You don't realise how much you use your back. And this cyst on my back was so painful, because obviously I don't like to go to I
was going to say, you ended up going to the GP, right?
I had to go to the GP, and because I had delayed that, and basically because I do love a sunbed, it causes inflammation. So that's what caused it to then become infected, because I didn't
know.
treat it quickly. No, so when I went to the doctors, they prescribed me antibiotics, and I was like, absolutely no way am I taking them.
Yeah,
and
because
she
I know
got
you're
up
anti.
on my notes that I had last went to my doctors in 2022.
Oh, wow.
So it just shows you how much I do avoid them. But I went, I'll be brutally honest with you, you can prescribe them to me, all you like, but I'm not going to take them. She said, okay, that's absolutely fine. Fingers crossed you do your natural remedies, whatever. It then gets rid of the infection, but they're there if you need them.
Right.
So I said, okay, that's fine. And then I think 2 days went, and I was getting in more and more pain. It was getting bigger and bigger. I was like, oh my God, like, and I spoke to a couple of my friends, and she was like, just bear in mind, it's not viral, it's an infection.
Yeah.
So you do
and
need
infections
to
can spread.
Yeah, just be considerate of what actually can happen. So when I looked into it, it could turn into an abscess, sepsis, and all of that.
Jeez, so sepsis
Really,
is
really
a killer.
dangerous. So I had to obviously take these antibiotics, as well as taking natural remedies alongside it all.
So you was completely thrown in, weren't you, babes, this week?
Yeah.
In the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and I'm now on my antibiotics detox, as we speak. Getting them out my system ASAP.
Right. How do you do that then?
Through Dawn, the homeopathy lady. She sends you out these little tablets. You take 1 a day for 2 weeks, and you have a detox. So it's really good to know.
Interesting. We will get into the homeopathy stuff,
that
won't
will
we?
be another subject.
We're
just taking it one step at a time, basically.
But that is something that she does engage in. She's very
pharmaceutical. Is that the word?
Pharmaceutical.
Pharmaceutical. I can never ever say that word.
It's very Americanized.
They're the biggest profiting company ever. Anyway.
That's another conversation as well, which we will get to. But
so
to be grounded was very uncomfortable for you to actually had to sit still.
Massively. It really, really was.
Did you still do all your housework and stuff though?
No. I was having loads of work done to the house because in my head I was thinking, okay, if I can't get up and be 100 miles an hour, I'll have to be 100 miles an hour with other things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, right, what else can I do to the house? Right, let's do that. I've done the panelling. I've got the media wall done. And it needed painting. And then I thought, right, the house is a mess now. It's full of dust. But I physically can't get up and clean because it just causes more impact and pressure onto my back. And then I was like, there's no point paying a cleaner to come in and do it while there's work going on in the house. So we've just tried to do one thing gradually, one at a time. Had the cleaner in, yesterday. So it's been lovely. I'm back to it. All my work's been done in the house. My back's on the mend. The cleaner's been, and I'm back in the building, basically.
And there is a whole reason why we're having this conversation, because if you have seen our first little snippet of our podcast, you will get an insight, because we were talking about, you know, like January and the demands, weren't we? And,
Yeah.
you know, all of these, and this, I'm telling you, this is repercussions of putting your body, your mind and everything under pressure.
There's so much.
It's true.
It really is.
And I would also agree, this is why I'm deaf right now. Like, I've deaf,
So yeah, let's get on talking.
the whole deaf thing in one ear. Honestly, this
yeah.
time last year, deaf in one ear again. You go on my TikTok.
The thing is, guys, she
But-
likes to fly a lot, so she loves a holiday. This one, right? So I think that could be the main cause.
Travel is part of my business, guys. It's what I do. You know, got to keep it going.
Yes.
But travel is very important to me, and it is something. So basically, what happened was I went to my lovely friends took me away to Milan for the day, and I was on the plane and my ears popped. Fine, no issue. But I could feel like there was a little sensation. It was taking a little bit longer
Yeah.
to kind of release itself.
That does always happen with me when I fly.
Anyway, flew back, no issue with my ear. A couple of days later, no issue. Then all of a sudden, deaf.
Oh, how annoying! It's nothing
Just like, and it feels like there's just like a door.
Yeah, I was
close.
saying the
It's
other
so
day,
annoying.
because I think one of the girls had an earache
Yeah.
due to swimming. There's nothing worse than
Oh,
an earache
I'm telling
or
you.
a toothache. And also, along with my whole cyst thing, my wisdom tooth was growing through. And obviously, by the sounds of it, I ended up losing my voice. I was just completely run
Completely
down.
depleted, right?
Yeah.
Me too, and that's exactly how
So-
I felt. Definitely, like,
And then you're deaf in one ear.
yeah, now I'm deaf.
Oh no. So
And I'm
did
like,
you get the
and I had to
remedies?
buckle under the pressure, like you said. We buckled under the pressure because I had to also take an ibuprofen, which, you know,
Yeah, you don't want to do,
I'm
but
so
when you're in that much
anti it.
pain.
But I tell you, the pain that was ricocheting through my body was just unbearable. We wanted to come back. We were over the ear stuff and your little back.
the rundown
We've
scenario.
given you a little synopsis of the things that have been going on for us in the last 2 weeks. So now what we're going to talk about is some of the rituals that we've been engaging in. Now I'm going to hand you over to Yaz because she is the ritual queen, and if I'm honest, I am the ritual follower. That's the position that I hold because she comes with all these great and insightful, wonderful techniques that she's been doing, and she imparts her wonderful knowledge on me, and then I go away and I start doing it and I feel the benefits, which works for bloody me.
It's actually really mad the amount of knowledge that I have on this kind of subject.
Well,
So,
wellness and health
honestly,
is your thing, isn't it?
really is. And when you go down the rabbit hole, shut the door, please. You end up, well, it all started from like COVID, lockdown, whatever. And then it made me go down a rabbit hole. Then you learn, there's still so much out there that you need to learn. But I was just doing one thing at a time. And then obviously our whole household doesn't take any kind of medication. It's all natural based, natural remedies. And I just think you don't need to be putting that kind of medication into your body that's then...
So thinking about your journey, where did you start? When did you
So-
actually stop? So for example, we all know that you've got 3 kids,
Yeah.
right? Did they go and have their vaccinations?
So
did
with
any of them have vaccinations?
Ralph and Sophia actually did have their vaccinations, but I massively regret it so much. But at the same time, it is what it is.
Of course,
it's done.
and
you
it
can't
was,
go back
you,
and do that.
You didn't have the awareness, did you? Or the knowledge that you obviously
No.
have now?
However, I don't know how much of a difference it does impact them. But again, going back to Dawn, my homeopathy,
Yes.
she gave me a vaccine detox for the children.
Oh, brilliant.
So I've obviously given that to both of them. Arabella, my youngest, I obviously had her after lockdown, so that was what changed my opinions on everything. She hasn't had one single vaccination, no vitamin K, no...
Absolutely nothing.
Flu
Nothing,
mist,
that they
nothing
offer you. Nothing that they
whatsoever.
offer you. So
No.
none of the things that they offer you,
Nope.
or they encourage you,
You
to,
got-
to,
yeah.
to engage in, you haven't done any
Nothing.
of those things.
No,
Okay.
and she is actually my only child that is... Obviously, children get ill.
Of course.
They have to build their immune system.
Yes.
But with her, she's nowhere near as ill as the other two. Ralph, obviously, he's got his nut allergy. He's got asthma. He's got hay fever. Sophia's had the worst skin
Yeah.
ever.
So allergies is clearly a big thing for them. Then,
Yeah,
right?
it actually is. So what it does, so if your child is put on antibiotics
Right.
as a baby when they're born, newborn, or even if you're put on antibiotics in your pregnancy, you're passing it on to your baby. And what happens is you're messing with your gut. So obviously antibiotics are a known thing for taking the good bacteria and the bad bacteria.
Right.
So anyone that's on antibiotics, I always recommend and just make sure that you're taking prebiotics alongside them.
Oh.
So that's what I was taking while I was on the
antibiotics
antibiotics
the
with
other
my
day.
back. And I felt fine. I did actually feel fine. And obviously I'm taking the detox now as
So
well.
what would be a good probiotic then?
So I have got a couple.
you-
So the one that I really do rate
and
recommend is the Emily English lady who does all of the really natural. She does all the really good homemade dishes like on Instagram. All of her stuff looks unreal. But she has now brought out her own probiotics and it's called Eptomi. So Eptomi. Yeah. I'll pop up the link on here I will send it over to you. That one is the most cleanest one. There was another one that I was taking called Simproof, but I asked Dawn what did she think of it, and she said it doesn't get to the gut as quickly as the Eptomi one. And then the lady who does my lymphatic massages, she is a gut expert and skin expert. She's been into it all for the past 12 years.
Oh, wow.
She recommended me this powder one from Health. That's a really good website. So I'm actually got a code for you all there. I think they give you 15% or 10% off if you order through them. And everything on that website is completely natural. They even stopped and discontinued the Genexa pain relief. So it's basically equivalent to what Calpol would do. It's still got the main ingredient.
It's called
Ace. It begins with Ace something.
It's not aspartame or something.
No, it's a really long word and I can't actually probably pronounce it. But it's in what's in Calpol.
Right.
So people were using that as an alternative, thinking it's the healthier.
But
it wasn't. So that's why then Health discontinued it off their website.
Oh wow.
And then what else was it? So yeah, basically that powder, that is a probiotic that lady recommended to me. I also use that as well. But Dawn was saying when you're on antibiotics, take the prebiotics 3 hours before or after you take your tablet.
Right.
Because what happens is you're taking the antibiotics, and if you're taking the prebiotics at the same time, it's still taking away the good bacteria.
So is it wiping the other one out? Yeah.
So you have to wait for it to settle in your tummy. It will take the good and the bad, but then you're replacing it back in with the good. So you're still having...
And then that's why the time frame is really important then.
Yeah, so always 3 hours before or after you take antibiotics, if you obviously need to take them. But yeah, I just obviously am so...
So that was the beginning, this is like the beginning of your journey, in a sense.
Yeah, because obviously in years I haven't taken antibiotics.
Yeah.
And it's like the first time that I've had to physically...
Well, you said earlier you haven't been to the
doctors in 2022.
Which is a long time.
Yeah, it is.
So
and
your body would potentially be free of
so much.
All these chemicals
horrible,
or things
toxins that you're putting into your body. It's awful. But then it comes down to food as well, which could be then another topic, because I just do everything from homemade. I'm into my ingredients.
If you follow her on Insta, I'm telling you now.
It's skinthetics.wellness. I do everything on there. My aesthetics, my homemade cooking, my homeopathy.
I'm telling you, and I've had Sunday dinner here many times.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely top drawer.
10-10.
10-10. And anyone I show it to, they're like mouth-watering.
I must admit, we do like good food. And
oh my God, you'd be so proud of me, because I did the, the Greek yogurt?
Yeah.
I did
and
that.
Put the Biscoff biscuits
last
in it.
night I did it, and I was like, she'll be so proud of me. I'm going to have that for my breakfast. Next. Yeah, I've got to learn to do the dates.
Dates so easy. You obviously just buy the big ones. I can't remember how you say them. You take.
She'll show you all of the stuff.
You take the big pip out. melt obviously your chocolate. Little tip when you're warming chocolate up. Also, just quickly.
Maybe we'll do a podcast where you actually show.
Yeah, I'll actually do
She can
that.
teach me. And
So
you
if you're
guys
going to
can
go
come along with
for
us.
chocolate, again, Cadbury, big no-no. It's not actually chocolate. It's just full of absolute crap. The best brand of chocolate to get is Green and Black's. They do actually do a milk chocolate. Obviously, it's better to opt for the darker chocolate. Yeah, and then a little tip: add a little bit of coconut oil into it. It just gives it more consistency.
Ah.
Melt all of your dates into the chocolate, and then while it's still wet, sprinkle on your nuts or you drizzle on a bit of peanut butter, stick them in the fridge, and yeah, overnight they're all done.
And that's your ritual. That's
A ritual
your little
for
tip.
today.
There you go.
Yeah.
How to make dates.
But we'll get on to the proper subject of like medication and the homeopathy, the main ones that I
We will
take.
continue this subject on because we haven't finished here. But for now, we are going to call it a day.
Yes.
So you've got one ritual. You're very lucky. Actually, I think they've got more than one
More
ritual,
than one,
right?
yeah. Just about
Some of the things, well, you're more aware of
Remedies.
kind of the things that we more engage in and
your antibiotic tips.
exactly that. And this is what this is about, guys. It's about awareness. We're not perfect in any way, shape or form.
Absolutely not.
We
Far
are
from
just
it.
here giving you
Advice.
the real
life. Yeah.
real life and some of the rituals.
So what this particular treatment does is very good for your anti-aging. It gives you a massive boost of energy and is good for your skin, your sleep, your mood, absolutely everything. It's similar to what a B12 would do, but it's different. A B12 is a vitamin, whereas this NAD is a coenzyme. So this is why it goes into the subcutaneous fat, sharp scratch. And it is a bit of a stinger, but Zoe will feel like the adrenaline of it once it all kicks in, and she will tell you how she actually feels after she's taken it. Right, there we are, it's done. It's literally over and done with within 2 minutes.
See?
Not even that, 20 seconds, I'd say. So yeah, I'll hand you over to her and then she can explain to you exactly how it benefits her.
Woo, well, don't judge the belly. That's all I'm going to say. Pull up the leggings. But I have this done once a week and I can't tell you the benefits. If the focus, the what's the other word? You know, like it doesn't make you sluggish at all.
No, it just gives you
can sit
such a
down and
massive
that's-
boost.
What I've also found is, because obviously, you know, I'm going through the menopause as well, that it actually has had a massive impact on the hot sweats.
Yeah.
They have reduced massively since taking the NAD.
So many benefits from it. I feel like that's the new,
And my skin as well.
and yeah, it's so good
My
for
skin.
Well, again, when I had another client in here just after you, they couldn't believe how old you was, could they?
Oh, I know.
So
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's really good for your anti-aging.
I was like, oh, thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Obviously, you are meant to have them quite frequent. You can't just have a one-off. It's like with anything, you have to kind of build it up.
Yeah,
over
because
course or
mine's
whatever.
like a ritual now, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
she
why
will have
that's
that
why I'm
every
sharing
week.
it with you guys, because it's a ritual for me. Every single week, without fail, I will come here and I will have my NAD.
Yeah, and I feel like I need to start introducing it into my rituals as well.
Definitely. I don't know why.
So I
you're
do
not.
have an actual box up there which I can talk to you about on another subject. It's I was on a Zoom call the other day. It's basically a balance called
Have you
Balance
got
Oil.
something new? She's
Yes.
got something new,
I
guys. I love it when you've got something new.
The other couple of rituals we're going to give you today, we'll give you 2 today.
So we've given you the NAD. You've
Yeah.
seen that.
So that's one of them.
But another one that you told me about, which I thought was
Really interesting.
absolutely top drawer, and also, you know, very, very cost effective, which I think is very, very crucial.
Yes.
We want things that are definitely cost effective, and this is cost effective.
So it's coconut oil and it's called oil pulling. So what you do is, as soon as you wake up first thing in the morning, so I'll combine it with another little extra ritual for you there.
She's adding stuff in. I like
It's
it.
called tongue scraping. So you get it on Amazon. I think they're like £2.
Yes, they're not
It's a
expensive.
tongue scraper. So I've always come downstairs, done my vitamins and drunk my electrolytes and my herbal teas or whatever first thing I wake up.
Yeah.
Now, first thing I do when I wake up is brush my teeth, oil pull, and do the oil pulling and the tongue scraping. So basically, what it is over night time, whatever toxins that you have in your tummy and whatever toxins you have in your body sit in your tummy, they end up coming up and they sit in your mouth in the morning. So I'm drinking and taking all my vitamins and whatever. So I'm washing down the toxins back into my tummy. So that is why oil pulling and tongue scraping is so important to do first thing in the morning. So you're getting rid of all the toxins off your tongue.
Yeah, because I'm telling you.
Then you do the oil pulling.
Yeah.
So then you literally get a tablespoon of coconut oil, you gargle it in your mouth. I know it sounds quite long. If you can do it for 10 minutes, that's brilliant.
No, but do you know what I do, which I think works really well? So, like you say, you know, when you get up in the morning and you might go for your first wee, for example.
Yeah.
Like, you see that bit
Yeah.
there? That's when it goes in.
Yeah,
But,
perfect.
like, I'll scrape my tongue quickly and then I'll
Yeah.
put my
Oil
coconut oil in there. Like, and you can buy this from Lidl's, guy. Like,
Anywhere.
anywhere.
If you can, obviously opt for an organic coconut
Yes,
oil.
exactly.
But they all will do the same thing.
Exactly. So I just quickly get a scoop in the mouth, and then what I do is if I've got to iron the school shirts or if I've got to do something,
Yeah. You pot
I
around.
will quickly potter around for that 10 minutes.
Yeah, I come downstairs and I get all of my supplements out, make Blake a coffee, make myself a hot
Yes,
drink.
yes.
And by the time
Just
I
prepare
go
everything
away
then-
and do
yeah,
that,
exactly.
it's done. Like, or even if you was to need to jump in the shower for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then
That's
you
all
rinse
you've
it
got to
round,
do.
don't you? Like 10 minutes of rinsing round, and then spit it out.
And then you've spat out
And
all
then
of
do
your
you
toxins.
scrape your tongue as well after that?
No, I do it before. So I do the tongue scraping before because you're getting all that out, and then anything that's sitting around in the mouth area, you're pulling it out that way as well. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You have to do it
No,
after,
do you know what?
as well.
Because
It
when
takes
I
2
find, when I
seconds.
brush my teeth, like when I've pulled, then I brush my teeth, there's still like residue, so it sits there. Like, so I
Yeah.
just scrape the rest
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
stuff. Because, you know, I found that a lot of stuff sits on my tongue for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why, but
It's
it does.
actually disgusting. I know it sounds quite
It is.
vile,
It's
but
absolutely
what
rank.
you see that comes out of your mouth every single morning.
You would not. You'd be
You
shocked.
would not believe.
You'd be shocked.
And then,
I'll tell you, I was
honestly,
shocked.
if you introduce those 2 little things into your make that your ritual every single morning, you'll thank me later.
And just so you know, 2 weeks it takes. Did you know? 2 weeks it takes to break like a routine or to create a new routine. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh.
So if you do it every day for 14 days straight,
Yeah, you've got it.
you've got it.
Ah, amazing.
I know.
That is good.
That is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because now it's just part of our everyday life, and we don't even think about it, do we?
can't not do it. I'm trying to think of my other little. I've got untold of rituals that I do.
And we're not giving them all to you yet,
No.
anyway.
So you can wait for those.
But there are plenty. So that's it from us, guys. It's
Hope
been a
you
pleasure
enjoyed.
having you here. Yes, we've enjoyed having you and giving you awareness, love and light.
See you all soon.
See you soon.